Hello. What's up? Wait. My mic is doing weird things. Position wise. Okay, there we go. Hello. Hi. What's up? Big PP? Yes, big PP energy, okay. It's not about the actual size, it's about the energy, the aura, you know. If you have big PP vibes. So that's the case if you're here on this channel today. Yeah, I'm pretty done already with life, physically and mentally. I don't know, nothing interesting happened today, but I'm already kind of dead. So best start ever for a stream if you're already dead in the head. You're pretty. I'm pretty. Period. Hello everyone. Hi Ayumi. Hi Cnosper. Hi Floresta. Hi Local Bit. Hello. How are you guys doing? I'm pretty. Oh wait. I'm pretty dead and done in the head and silly head. I'm not the zombie type dead. I'm the silly little bean type dead, you know. So I hope that still works. Pam said a wee wee. Oh wee wee. Oh wee wee. Hi demon. Hello. How are you doing? Babinga, very babinga. My Switch 2 delivery is delayed. The day is ruined. Was it supposed to come today? Honeybee, hi. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Pollen isn't the only thing I'll make spread. I can think of 3 ways to spread something. You can spread, for example, butter on bread. You can spread an illness. And you can spread legs. What? Or pollen. But what spreading do you mean? I can't buy a Switch 2 anywhere, so my day is ruined. I mean, I think it's worse to be excited for your Switch and then very spontaneously get a delay. Because you were excited and you were happy, and your day started good, and then all of a sudden exactly that got destroyed. Then just trying to get it and then just, you know, not finding it anywhere. That just ruins. It's still bad, but you weren't excited beforehand, right? It doesn't ruin happiness, you know. You know what I mean? I'm too done with life to do proper talking today and thinking and expressing thoughts. I should stop with that. I should just be silly. Don't try to have a serious conversation, Pam. Just be silly. Just be. If I end up not talking at all, just making weird noises, you know why. Hello, the ephemeric. Did I say your name correctly? Welcome in. How you doing? Hi, Vexen. Hi, Emperor. How are you doing? I will no longer discuss the topic at hand. Don't worry, I switched topics so many times. I already forgot that I asked you that. Sad though. I'm very interested in spreading now. Yeah, you got me there. Maybe next time. I was gonna pre-order, but then I paused the pre-orders and then Shadow dropped the US pre-order date and I missed it, so my days has been ruined for months. Every single day has been ruined for multiple months because of the Switch. Damn. That thing has a lot of power over you. Do you not know someone who lives in a different country who can order said Switch for you and then send it over to America so you can get it? Pause US pre-orders. I see, I see. Boop. Boop. Call me boy. Boy. I'll try to remember that. I can't guarantee it, but I'll try. Thanks for letting me know. My stupid ass friends picked my name. Why did you let your friends decide something important like your username? Also, did you know that you can change your username just in case? I don't know, but just to make sure if you don't like it, you can change it. I think every 30 days on Twitch, something like that. I want my Pokemon machine. Pokemon machine? What do you mean, Pokemon machine? I'm just happy they didn't pick Dick Face. Don't worry, I don't think that that will work with Twitch TOS and stuff. Since Automod already didn't like that word, I don't think you can have that as a username. Don't worry about it. Question mark? Why question mark, Vexon? Not sure is the Switch to region locked? Probably not. But if you can't pre-order, for whatever reason, because of too many, maybe. But that's not locked. It's paused. Can't say, oh, not at all for that country, but you can pause. Maybe also because of the tariffs. I don't know. Switch because it has Pokemon games on it. The Switch too has Pokemon on it? Already with pre-order? I thought it only has Mario. Mario something, Mario Kart probably. As a game. No, it's gonna yeah. I don't know when. Is there a release late? Bro. I swear to God. I'm gonna kill myself. Is there a release date for the new Pokemon for the Switch 2? And I can speak, promise. Hi Dawn, hello, how are you doing? All I heard was spreading. Yeah, cause Honeybee said Poland isn't the only thing I'll make spread. As a very first time chatter message. So I was very interested in, you know, what that's supposed to be. What type of spreading they mean. Would have beaten their asses. The only reason I want to Switch 2 is for the new Pokemon games. Is the only reason I bought the original Switch. Same. I bought the original Switch when Pokemon Sword and Shield came out, which was, I think, a year or 2 years after release or something. But that was the only reason I wanted it, yeah. But I don't know about the new one. It didn't look special from what I've seen. Like when the Switch got announced and you got a trailer for the new Pokemon, it looked very similar to the previous ones. So I was like, buy a whole new Switch. I mean, even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Let's be honest, it's like $500 or something. I don't have $500. I can barely afford rent currently. I don't have $500 just to play one new game on this new console. But I don't know. It doesn't look too special. I'll probably wait until it's out to see if I actually want that game. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm okay. How are you? How are you doing today? Now that Japanese got their own cheaper Switch 2 model? The same Switch 2 that everyone gets, but cheaper? Or literally a different design of some sort? Switch 2 released today. It is fully backwards compatible, but some older games get a visual upgrade. Yeah, you can. Yeah, okay. That would be weird if you couldn't play the old Switch games on the new Switch. True, but I mean, there are no new games that would make me buy the new Switch for now. Yeah. October 26th is the leak date. That's in 4 months? More than 4 months. See, you still have some time to get your Switch until Pokemon is out. And maybe there will be a Pokemon version again, you know, like a special design. Maybe. This information probably what they meant. My nose is itchy due to allergy, but I got a new phone today. Ooh, what phone? Same Switch, but just cheaper? Okay, weird shit, yo. Good for them. Because of their local market. Make you sensey. Hi, Richie. How are you? Hello. Oh, let me drink something. My voice is already dying. I swear to God, there's no reason why my voice is currently dying so quick in the stream. Like yesterday, everything was fine. Monday, it died. Today, it's already dying. I didn't even talk a lot. There's no reason for it. Shit. Oh, artistic. Hello to you too. Hi. Hi. Howdy. I got an iPhone 14 to replace my iPhone 7. That makes sense. So I'm an iPhone person. I see. You have... Guys, do you have iPhone or do you have Android? I don't care what Android phone. I just want to know Apple or Android. Gleep, not glorb, but gleep. I'm not an alien, buzz. You could be both. I'm sort of both. Well, nah, I'm not really an alien. I'm a lot, but I'm not alien. I'm radioactive, I'm cyborg, I'm B. Well, that's it. No alien. I was green for a while though. You guys remember Green Pam? It's been a while. iPhone, Android, iPhone. So it seems to be 50-50, huh? I'm rocking 2 iPhones. Okay, maybe not 50-50 anymore. Private one and one from work. Makes sense. Give me a second. I got the mute. Loich just came in to tell me that he's leaving for some time. Because tomorrow he has his presentation for his bachelor degree. Tomorrow is the final day where gonna be decided what grade he will get for his bachelor's degree. He already passed because you have to pass in order to get the presentation date and stuff. But tomorrow I will decide on the grade. And then he's done with the bachelor. So he's practicing his presentation all day. Hello, Jess. Thanks for the love. How are you doing? So we have 50-50 iPhone and Android in chat. Interesting, interesting. It probably depends. I know that iPhone is very big in America and at Android pretty much everywhere else in the world. And then it only depends how you got raised, I think. You know, depending on the rest of your family, if you started with iPhone or if you started with Android. Because of the UI differences. Z, hello to you too. How you doing? Good luck, Leucht. I will tell him you wished him good luck. Oh, it's a good performance though. I bet. He's very into the topic, and the people that judge him are the ones he worked with. So I bet he's gonna. He seems very well prepared, and compared to like when I had to do that shit, right? When I had my final exams, my project, and my presentation of the project and everything, I was so freaking anxious. Like, you were not able to talk to me normally for weeks. And he seems pretty chill. He's very focused. You can't really, you know, talk to him at all. He's very busy, right? But he doesn't seem anxious. He just seems super busy and locked in, you know. He's locked in. I'm fine, I think. Well, I'm glad you're fine, I think. Start with Android, but went to iPhone. What made you switch? Also tell euch good luck. I will. And you? I'm okay, but I am very dead. Like I'm silly, stupid dead right now. Like no brain cell type dead right now. But I have the feeling that it will switch to EP type dead soon. So we'll see how long the stream's gonna be because of that. Because when I'm the EP dead, I go into not talking mode. I go into shutdown mode, and that's not ideal for stream. Hello, Nana. Hi. Congrats on 1K. Thank you. How you doing? So we're already at 100, not 100, 1,000. Oh god, I can say, oh god. Guys, I just noticed. You know, I always said 1K as a goal, but now I completely forgot, first of all, to set a new follower goal. I just noticed, and second of all, you remember how I always say, oh yeah, we're currently at 938 followers or something. I can't say 100 anymore. I have to say 1,000. 1,013 followers already. We didn't even do the celebration subathon yet. We're gonna do that next week on Saturday, and we're already 13 followers above. I can almost do a 1,050 followers celebration type shit. I used to have Android. I switched to iPhone because it lasts longer. You mean in terms of software updates and stuff? Because I'm sorry, but not the battery. The battery dies so quickly on iPhones. 1 million. My next milestone will be 1 million. Small steps, everyone. We set small goals. 1,000. True. 1000s. That's the thing to say. I hate that. I know people say that I'm not the type of person. No, my fingernail ripped. I like the simplicity of an iPhone. Simplicity? My Samsung Galaxy just got an UI update where it's so fucking similar to an iPhone. And I hate it. Because I can't work with that. I don't think it's simple at all. Might even say he's leuchten. No, you can't say that. Artistic. You cannot. He's locked in, but he's not leuchten. Leucht is literally the German word for glowing, lighting up. That doesn't work. My family started with Android until my overseas relatives gave us iOS stuff. That's funny. You just got that gifted? Interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my nail real quick before it rips even more. Because I'm the type of person, if I notice that it's ripping, I'll play with it all day. And make it even worse, so... seconds. Because it always smells so weird when you do your nails. You guys know what I mean? Like burning, but I guess that makes sense. Okay. It's fixed, I think. I hope. I got a 28-liter water container, so I don't have to refill purified water from my machine so often. Watering my meat. Oh, the meat-eating plants. Okay. Watering my meat. Damn. That's a big-ass water container, I must say. And I just get laggy after a few years. I had my iPhone for 7 years before I got a new one. Yeah, I agree. The software updates are way longer for iPhones. I agree. Pam is smelling weird. I'm stinky smelly. Sometimes my sweat smells like kebab. Did you guys know that? I think I mentioned that on stream before. Sometimes when I sweat, I smell like onion, but more fleshy. So almost like kebab with lots of onion. I don't know why I don't eat kebab that often. But I could have kebab again now that I think about it. Maybe tomorrow. Kebab tastes so fucking good. It does, yeah. And it's actually not that fucking unhealthy. I mean, you're eating out, right? So it's not the healthiest thing ever. But it has a lot of greens in it. All the salad, all the vegetables. I mean, the unhealthiest is probably the sauce and the bread. But, it's not bad. Haven't on an iPhone since iPhone 4S. That sounds old. Was passed me down from my dad to my older brother to me. Yeah, makes sense. That's exactly what I mean. When you start having iPhone because your parents bought it and then you got your parents' phone. That's usually the case. The way I know it. Congrats on 1K. Thank you, Zing. Thank you. Apple keynote later in the week showing off the new iOS. According to the leaks, it's gonna be a completely new look. What's a completely new look? You can only change the look of the phone certain amount. Like you can't make a whole new device almost. It's still gonna look like a phone. Like a flip phone compared to a smartphone compared to a house telephone type shit. They all look different. I agree. Like jokes aside, kebabs are nice. Yeah, kebab is good. Kebab is yum yum. Must the first time that was mentioned, and I'm here questioning what I just heard. What exactly? Me smelling like kebab? My sweat smelling like kebab? That was you? What you wondering about? It's like $9 here. Okay, yeah, it's definitely not $9. I think a standard kebab costs like 5, and if you want some extra stuff, like I usually get, like with the cheese and shit, I think then it's 6. But it also depends on the place. But yeah, I think it's 6 maximum, maybe 7 if you have a bigger one. But I think 9. My city doesn't have kebab for $9, especially not a normal one, standard. I know that a really good kebab near my workplace costs $5 for being big. So, Pammy, a sweaty Pammy would smell very yummy. You can still smell that it's wet, but yes, I do. It's like, imagine a sweaty person that just ate kebab. That's gonna be me. Sometimes, not all the times. It's only if I don't wear deodorant, okay? And it's summer and I'm on my period and I'm the sweatiest bitch out there, and I probably also did some physical work shit. Like, this is the smelliest I could get, is like sweat and kebab. $3 for 2 kebabs. Where do you live? Can I move there? Please. That sounds like a dream. Have you tried kidney kebab? No. They're really good. It immediately brings you to another word. Z, I'm sorry, but you eat very exotic things. So just because you say it's yummy, I'm not so sure if I can agree with it. My parents don't actually own a mobile phone. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it's not necessary depending on your age, but even my grandparents, like my grandparents on my father's side, have smartphones, and my grandmother on my mother's side has an old fucking Nokia, right? Like the old one, the very first mobile phone. Type shit. And my grandfather doesn't have a phone, so, but my parents both do for a while. I had smartphone before them, or maybe at the same time like my dad. Definitely before my mom had one, but that's crazy. Not even a mobile phone. And not your grandparents, but your parents. Kidney kebab I've never heard of. Yeah, me neither. Gyros better than kebab. You can't compare them. You can't compare gyros and kebab, but I agree. Gyros and tzatziki. Yes, it's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. Kidney's not the biggest fan of kidney, me neither. Yeah. Intestines are difficult, I'd say. Never had gyros? It's a Greek. Yeah, it's Greek. You never had gyro or kebab? Neither. You're missing out, my friend. I bet there's a good way to make it yourself. Kebab is $1. It's Vietnam. Things are way cheaper here compared to the land of the free. I guess. That's crazy. Philippines, everything's cheap, but wages are also damn low. So it evens out. Yeah, makes sense. It's usually that way that you living expenses are not a lot, but your income isn't either. But imagine you work like online, right? And you get paid in like USD or euros or something, and then you live in a country where living expenses are cheap. That will be a good life. Probably not authentic, but it sure is good. Oh, the $1 kebab? I think it's pretty simple. I don't think a lot of people can still mess up kebab. It's too big of a thing. 20? I was 21. Oh, I did not even mention fried seahorse kebab. Okay, you forget what I just said a second ago. There is not authentic kebab. Gitney kebab or fried seahorse kebab is definitely not kebab. That's everything but authentic. Hello, Coco. How are you doing? You can eat seahorses. People eat everything. Listen, man, I live in a small town, Midwest of America. We only have Mexican food, fast food, pizza, one Chinese food place. That's not that good. I think kebab is fast food. Kebab is the go-to fast food in Germany. I don't even have a McDonald's in my city anymore. But I have so many kebab stores and pizza and sushi. But not a single McDonald's. Kebab is the go-to. Or like in Germany, it's Döner is the go-to fast food. Mexican food is fire low-key. I think I had Mexican food before, but I can't remember. I think I only had Mexican food when I was in Barcelona for vacation. And we went to a Mexican place. But that's 7 years ago or something. It's been a while. I can't remember shit. Bit bony though. Not a deep breaker when it's deep fried. Do you eat the bones? No. If it's deep fried, do you eat the bones too? Please tell me no. Sometimes I barely give a shit about authenticity. If it's good, it's good. Yes. But you can't expect other people to know what you're talking about if what you eat is unauthentic. I've seen a few kebab recipes with or without the cooking contraption thing. Yeah, you don't need that thing. You don't need the spinny thingy. That's only if you have a big meatball on a stick that spins the whole time. You don't need that at home. I got the town over to get authentic Chinese food. Very good. Well, at least you get that. That's good. That's good. I'm not doing good. Don't know what happened, Coco. Why are you not okay? Yeah, American fast food. Yeah, I guess. You should try Filipino food. Shit's fire. I've heard of so much Filipino food that I never tried. Really, I'm not a particularly picky eater. I have a few things I don't like. Usually because of smell or consistency, not because of taste. Or because I don't like the thought of it, like a lot of intestines and stuff, you know. But I'm very lame when it comes to food. I don't. Like, I grew up with my mom not cooking a lot for me. And if I got a warm meal, it was either like pre-cooked and then frozen, so she just had to, you know, heat it up again. Or it was like she's working in a kindergarten and then it was usually leftover food from kindergarten. And children don't eat a lot of spice, they eat very bland. So I'm used to eating very bland and typical German food on top of it. So yeah, I think traditional Asian foods would just knock me over. Hello, Kyle. How you doing? A big overlap between what you would consider fast food and what you would consider gratification foods. How gratifying eating kebab is. I also agree kebab is a type of fast food, lol. Trying to lose weight, what way do food taste so good? I mean, you can have yummy food and still lose weight. You just don't eat too much of it. Right? And you instead eat more low calorie thing. Salad. Just, you know, instead of having a full plate of kebab, just have half of the plate full of kebab because it's still yummy, and then the other half is fucking salad. It will still fill you up and you still have the yummy. Who's Bob? I don't know Bob. Did I say Bob in the title? No, Blob. Blob, not Bob. If you don't remember spending the whole night on the toilet after eating Mexican food, you have not have not had real Mexican food. Okay, I never had real Mexican food. But I'm also gluten intolerant, so you know, it could be the gluten if it's not the Mexican. But yeah, probably. Let's keep up so very fast. Sushi's cheap. I mean, I also have cheap sushi in my city, but after tasting the sushi of the expensive places in my city and comparing how good and big the cheap sushi used to be and how good or small it is today, I'd rather eat the expensive one. It doesn't satisfy me the same way it used to. But I also have depression, so nothing is really making me happy the same way it used to. Keep them so fast to make, yeah, and fast to eat. Yeah. And they are also something you can eat with your hands, right? Kebab is not something that where you need a fork, or a knife, or a spoon, or anything to eat it with. It's finger food, basically. So yeah, it's fast food. Sushi's expensive here. Let me see. Many types of bones are yummy when cooked right. What's the difference between gyro and kebab? Kebab is German and gyros is Greek. And the spices and the side dishes are different, I think. I failed first semester of college. No. But do you have like a second chance to do it again? College is hard as fuck. I feel you. Also, you know, insects all have exoskeleton, so I guess that's bone you would eat too. Yes and no. I don't want to think about it too much. I don't want to eat insects and I don't want to eat bones, so no. No, yum, no. Happens gonna be delayed a year into college, it's so normal, I promise. I mean, it depends on how your college is working, but yeah. Especially the first one. The first 2 semesters of college are always the hardest. Pretzels are pretty sad here. Pretzels are sad anywhere but Germany. Trust. What most people expect a pretzel would be and think an authentic pretzel is, it's not. I don't know what they put in there. I don't know how you can fuck that up so bad, but trust. Soft, limp, and not salty. That's so fucked up. Oh, the brezel. Yeah, it's so similar. I'm gonna cook you some Vietnamese dishes. Yeah. We sell frozen German brezel, and they are really good. Did you ever have a real German brezel from Germany, made in Germany, and not frozen wannabe German brezel? Because then you know what's really good. I also thought I knew good crepes. You know, the very thin pancake, that's French. I also thought I had good crepes until I had it in France. Or macarons. Same thing with that. I live in Bavaria, I'm halt Brezel. I don't have to repeat my first year, I just have to give the exams again, but for some reason my results don't show, so I have to now go to my university due to that. Ah, that's annoying, but that's the same way my university works. Trust me, it's okay if you can repeat it later. Especially like, if it's not in the same semester, but next year, you know, when the same classes, when you can visit the same classes again, it's usually better because you're more in the college mindset and maybe you know more side information that makes it connect easier and stuff. I'll bet you'll do that. Yes. If it doesn't, then well, let's just see. McDonald's is always hiring. I worked at McDonald's as a trainee for a week when I was like 10. What work are you allowed to do at 10? At 10? I think it's not even allowed to do any type of work in Germany until like 14, I think. And at 10, you're not even legally allowed to do any purchases. You're not allowed to sell something. You're not allowed to make food that's gonna be sold. I think the only thing you can do at 10 is like cleaning, maybe. If anything. What? I got to use the ice cream machine. Got some pretty bomb pretzel here. Okay, cool. Hi, Galaxy. Hello. How are you doing? Such a blessing. There's so many different kinds of things one could enjoy eating in this world.
Great intensity.
I'm very happy with my basic bland shit. I'ma be real. Auntie Ants is my shit. They make the best pretzels. What is Auntie Ants? I never heard of that. Furthest east I've been is Indiana, so no. Can't lie, Auntie Ants is the only pretzel I had. Yeah, that crepes. Whatever. I wonder if anyone tried to use dried pretzel crumbs to make deep fried breading, and I wonder how it would taste like. Oh, I had like dried fried pretzel chips before, and they were disgusting. I had something like that before. They were not good. Me no likey. Me no enjoy. Had pretty good crepes here from what I assume were French. Yeah, that's the thing you can only assume until you were actually to a proper place. But it is, you know, as long as the food makes you happy, it doesn't matter how authentic it is. If you think it's yummy, And if it's better than what you're used to, it's a great achievement. Sometimes it's good to not taste the whole world, because then you will always crave the bestest of the best and you're not satisfied anymore with the normal food that used to be good and enough for you, you know? I love Auntie Anne's, but I really love it. Every German I know says it's shit compared to the real thing, and you must have authentic pretzel. You must have authentic pretzel. Yes. Yes. There's one really good place and they closed until July, and one not a good place that I've had twice. For what? Crepes? Crepes? I still don't know how to pronounce it in English. McDonald's the Scheinleber? Are you really surprised? Käsebrezel? I don't like Käsebrezel that much, but I like Käsebrötchen. Especially when there's like a little bit, you know, crunchy cheese. Yes. Looked up and Brezel breading deep fried stuff is a thing, and wow, they look so good. They were not. It wasn't like work, but they train us to work in McDonald's, but we don't get hired. Is it like the 1 day or 1 week thing where they show you what work looks like without you actually doing work? Pam, it's called Jugendarbeitsschutzgesetz. Yeah, but now say it in English. I entered their freezer. I'm glad they let you out of it. With McDonald's, you never know what type of meat they put in there.
I'm good. I'm glad you're doing good, Blinksy. I'm okay. I'll eat, you know, the classic. Thanks for asking.
Maybe a little much, EB. You can keep your wannabe auntie Britzel. Yeah. like I said, I don't even know what it tastes like, so. But I also eat frozen Brezel. Well, so. It's really fun to develop your own recipes. Do you like cooking, guys? Do you enjoy cooking and experimenting with your own recipes? Most annoying part isn't that college is hard, it's the fact that my body and mind still isn't able to figure out that I'm not fucking dead and they need to function and have goals and motivation to subscribe for basic survival. Trust me, I very much know what you mean and what you're talking about. Trying to get out of just basic survival mode is easier said than done. The thing I found is that I appreciate a dish more after I've made it myself or have learned to do so. I agree. When you know what effort's in there, yeah. 1 week thing, yes, but was unironically fun. I see. Now I know what you're talking about. Now I know what type of training. Okay. Still crazy that you do that at 10. So I think we still don't do that until 14 in Germany, but
I'm glad it was fun. And that you got some ice cream.
Yum. For example, braised fish with rice in my country. Most of the time I don't like it, but after learning and adjusting it became one of my favorite. Ah, so you don't like the classic, but you like it the way you do it. Osha, make the word shittiest Coke float? What's a Coke float? And a customer had consumer. Yeah, are you telling me that you made something at McDonald's as a 10-year-old child and they sold that to a customer? And they didn't give them a real one? Damn. That is child labor. Auntie Anne's business that sells handmade pretzel very good. Only pretzel? Nothing else? Only brezel? Not knowing how to cook is a sin. Not knowing, true. Not knowing anything about how to cook is crazy. Incompetent. But, I mean, liking, because I don't like cooking, so I cook basic shit. But I at least know how to cook basic shit. I have a feeling for cooking. I know the basics, you know. I can make, you know, scrambled egg, fried egg, cooked egg, shit like that. I can cook meat. I'm better at baking than I am at cooking. See, I hate baking. I'm so bad at it. But I never learned how to bake. My mom barely taught me how to cook, and she never taught me how to bake. The one thing I ever baked was gluten-free carrot cake. And gluten-free Brötchen, but I didn't like their consistency. They were good taste-wise, but I didn't like the consistency. And it's not because my mom taught me, it's because I was bored and I was very into healthy eating and gluten-free eating, you know, because if your body feels good, you also feel good, unfortunately. What you eat really has an impact on everything else. That's why I tried to that shit out. Absolutely, though I don't think I'm ready for a professional kitchen yet. What's a professional kitchen to you? Oh shit, I lost chat. Wait, where was I? Oh no, I already had issues keeping up with you guys. No. Always searching for the highest wealthy, not ads. Highest healthy protein type of recipes. That's crazy. Always. I found cooking, experimenting with recipes very fun. It's hard to shop for raw insects though. I'm not surprised. I studied culinary arts this year for college, but I'm considering a path for food science instead when I move overseas. That's cool. That's very cool. Bro, not again. 21, 187. Bro, what am I seeing? Huh? What are you seeing? The PP size? You mean the PP size? Where I made it as the traditional, but adjusted it more to my taste. I see. Oak floats are great. Okay. Oak floats.
You got a beard!
Got a beard!
Yep, only Brezen. Crazy. We made shit for real customers. Very questionable. I'm glad that Twitch is helping, though it's slowly needing the spark, having a reason to wake up every day. Still hope I can work my way to be able to regularly go to college and complete it with at least an average score.
I believe in you.
No matter how slow your progress is, it's still progress. Don't forget that. Basics of cooking goes a long way to that. If you don't understand where to start and you don't have a feeling for shit, you make your life so much harder. It goes with everything, though. Really understanding the basics will make you see that certain task completely differently. Like, it's like that with math, like art, cooking, anything. There was a show here in the Netherlands, it's all the Alleskönner. So it's almost like the German word for all-rounder. There was a guy, that was like 20 and he about to make his first scrambled egg. He has never made egg in his life. Those people do exist. 7 again. 17. No. A pack of the day. Always the highest protein and healthy, but most of the times, yes. Sometimes I bake too and make other stuff, of course. So are you a healthy fitness freak? Do you feel better since you pay more attention to high protein and healthy food? Like, not just, you know, physically better, but in general, when it comes to more, I don't know, down to earth and shit. Because I don't know how much it depends on my food habits, my eating habits, and my the working out shit, but when I was paying attention to my physical health, it also had a big impact on my mental health. I think could have happened at the same time, because your mental health has to be at a certain point to be able to put the energy into going to the gym and into cooking and researching nutrition and all that shit. But you know, I felt like one thing supported the other and the other way around. College won't wait for my slow process. You will be surprised how much time you can take for college. I also tried to rush through it, or like to keep up with what's the schedule for college, but as long as it allows you to go out of the schedule, you should do it. Trust me, nobody will hate on you for taking longer for college if you need it. But people will hate on you for stop going to college and not finishing that shit, or for having bad grades because you didn't take the time you needed. Dog, you're not properly in your bed. What is your problem? What do you want from me? My dog is so incredibly restless recently. And it's getting worse every single day. I don't know if it's because I'm very restless recently or if she's the reason that I'm restless, but she definitely doesn't make it better. I can cook anything as long as I have directions. Yeah, true. I just like baking more. I see. But why exactly do you like baking more? Is it just a fields thing? A patience thing? Because I think cooking is more stressful than baking. The process is more fun. I see. The person who made ads is evil. Twitch. Did you see that? Did you hear that? Stop forcing your affiliates to have ads. Blah, blah, blah. It helps the affiliates, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't. That's like, what, 10 cents per stream? I don't need that money. I'd rather have ad-free viewing. Just saying, Twitch. Sometimes I hassle too, but I'm not always doing it. Of course, I go to fast food restaurant too, but if I can make my dinner and breakfast healthy, that's chill, you know. I completely understand that, yeah. My college is chill as fuck. I had a classmate once who was the same age as our professor, yet nothing but respect. See? Especially if you start late. Not just taking ages, but especially also if you start late. I know that a lot of older people don't want to learn something new again, even though they're unhappy with their job, because they will feel weird when being older. And I understand that, because it's harder to socialize if you're a different generation even. But it will make your life easier at school or at college, any classes. You work differently. You're probably more chill and more open. You connect things more. You're probably less shy about asking questions and stuff. And in the end, there's no life running away from you, you know? You live your own life, and it's not like, you're a certain age, you're too old to do things. Maybe physically, I agree with that. Maybe physically, but you can be physically impacted even as a young age, and you can't do certain things even though you're young. Or you can be super fit even though you're older. So usually people your age can't do that, but you still can, type shit. But like, when it comes to, I don't know, finding love or learning a job again, it's just there is no time running away from you. You can die any day. Sure, the older you get, the more likely it is that you die of old age any day, but in general, you can die any age just because of an illness, an accident. Like, people die because of the silliest way. So if you go by that, then time is always running away from you. There is no, oh, you have to do this when you're young, or you can only do that when you're old. It's not a thing. I'll probably die of like tripping. It's so easy to just slip and then hit your head against something and die because of that. Or just to have an aneurysm or a stroke. Can happen any day. Even heart failure can happen so easily and you don't know it. I mean, there are signs, but most people don't read the signs, and they are coming too quick. If you're better physically, mentally, I don't know. It just happens. If I have to check that day, I don't check that day. If I hate to check that day, what do you mean checking? Baking is more relaxing. Yeah, I think so too. I think baking could be more relaxing, but it's harder to fix something. I think cooking is more multitasking and more speed thing, but you can fix shit easier. Like, measurements are important when you bake, but they are not as important when you cook, you know? Asian, trust me, they're gonna publicly humiliate me. Yeah, but you're Asian, that will happen anyway. If someone wants to humiliate you, they will find a way. They will find a reason, no matter how good the reason. So it might be even smarter to give them a reason you prepared for. You know, if you know people are gonna shit on you, then feed them the shit. You decide the shit that they're gonna throw at you. Not that they try to dig for something and then they actually find something you might be insecure about. Just give them something you don't give a fuck about and let them do their shit so they're happy and they leave you alone. You know, so that way they can't hurt you. Use a more heated environment. True. All that. I get like 20 cents. All those ads do is decrease my viewer count and miss out on sick ass clips. I wish you could decrease ads. I mean, I think if I remember correctly, I chose to have 3 minutes of ads per hour instead of 1 minute of ads per hour, but 3 minutes is the minimum to disable pre-roll ads. And trust me, pre-roll ads are way worse than having a planned 3-minute ad break every hour. Trust me. Pre-roll ads. If you go on a channel that you just want to check out and you get hit with 20 seconds of ads before you even see the streamer, you will click off. You will close the tab. You will not watch that shit. Come on. Make a 10 ads every 20 seconds. Hello, Pop-Tart. Hello, how are you doing? I am Asian too, Filipino even, probably. Honestly, humans are fragile as fuck. Yeah. No way to get some sun, because apparently it was stroking people. That was a good one, Nana. I gotta admit that one was funny. Anyway, I gotta go get some eep. Do that. Have a good eep sweep. I hope you're still here to hear that. Thanks for spending time with us, as usual. I hope you sleep well. Nice dreams. Check to see how much protein something has. Or something, how much fat. I see. Wait, so how do you check how healthy something is? What's your points to check about more or less healthy? I see the protein, yes, but protein doesn't really go by healthy or not healthy. It's just protein, and protein is good. Do you go by calories, by the fats, by sugar, blah 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 blah? What's your critique points? I'm good. At work yesterday, someone came to the shop to pick up the car while drinking an open bottle of beer. Was it alcohol-free beer? How much percentage of alcohol did the beer have? In Germany, you can drink alcohol and still drive. It just depends how much. It's not a lot, but you can. Hi, Snoriet.
Thanks for the follow, Wickamin. How you doing? I hope I didn't butcher your name too much, lol.
That's true. If something is loading for longer than 3 seconds, I'm no more interested in that. For real, yeah. It's not like even getting a preview and then you get hits by ads. You know, you watch the stream for 5 minutes, 2 minutes even. At least you saw and heard the person. You know what's going on. Sometimes Twitch gives you like a preview in the corner, right above chat. That also helps, but it's not always the case. If you get just ads, no chat, no preview, no nothing, not even a second of content, you think you actually stay for like 20 plus seconds because of that? No, you will not. Sugar, fat, and sodium. I make it is probably not healthy. Hello, how are you doing?
I don't know.
It was a Modelo? I have no clue what that is. Also, I just saw what Coke float is. I've never seen that before, but it does look funky. Modelo. As 4.4. That's not a lot. That's light to medium. I think you could, at least in Germany, you might actually be allowed to drink like half of that and still drive a car, or maybe a whole beer and drive a car. Maybe not drive it immediately while drinking, but you know. I don't think that does much. My body is doing the thing where it loses appetite when I'm in an even lower mood than I usually. Blink, please, wanna eat again. Back the appetite. You get back your appetite if you eat what you love a lot. Especially if you have comfort food. Do you have something like that? I mean, you were the beans person, so maybe that. You'd be a brand in America. American limit is 0.08. What is it for Germany? I think it's 0.1. I think it's pretty similar. And understand the appeal of beer. I don't really enjoy the bitter taste of it. There are sweeter beers. There are so many, to be honest. Like, as someone who works in a beer bar, or beer pub, mainly beer, a lot of beer at least. There's always a beer you can drink. Every person who does drink alcohol and sparkly drinks of some sort, you will find a beer you like. There are dark beers, stronger beers, lighter beers, sweeter beers, bitter beers, mixed beers, so they even have some other taste in it, not just beer. Like, maybe I'm probably more of a sweeter person. Something that my people in my bar really like is I don't know the English name for it. It's wait. Let me Google. Wheat beer? Wheat beer? Seems to be the English word for it. You know how beer is made of different types of lager versus ale? That's also a different thing. No, not just that. That's the way it's made. The type of grain you use to make beer can vary, right? And if you make beer out of yeast, you get wheat beer. And wheat beer or yeast beer, whatever, that plus banana juice is something a lot of people like in the bar where I live. So that might be something you like, because it's very smooth, and you know, it also has banana taste, and it's sweet because of the banana, and also because the yeast wheat beer isn't very bitter. That's all I wanted to say. Let's not start the beer talk that in depth, because I don't know the English terms for it. I'm glad I finally learned everything you need to know about it to sell beer in Germany. When someone asks what type of beer they might like because of this and that, you know, I'm glad I can answer that in German. I like biting way more than beans, but I ain't got friends in college I can go to right now. I'm not talking about biting. We were talking about appetite. Jack Daniels makes some good ones. Jack Daniels makes beer? Oh boy, my German heart is bleeding. Bush apple has been selling like crazy. Bush apple? The fuck is bush apple? I'm back. Welcome back, Richie. I still see we're still yapping. Yeah, are we surprised? I swear to God, the longer I stream, like, you know, the older the channel, the longer the yap time before I actually play a game. I'm drinking tonight. Let's go. I really want some beer too now. I'd really like some kebab and some beer. Now that we talked about these German classics of unhealthy way to fuel your body, I really crave that right now. It's been probably 3 months minimum since I had that. No, not lager versus ale, not malt beer. No. Yeast beer. Really, it's made Bush like 2.5 billion this year. I've made alcohol with yeast for chemistry. That's funny. Did you drink it afterwards? I added oranges. How do you juice a banana? If you squeeze it hard enough. I don't want to know how many bananas you need for that. For banana juice. It's also really thick. There are juicing machines out there who just squeeze them a lot and then swirl it. So they really get every single drop of liquid. But hey, people they like it. I'ma go you all stick to Amy sleep a bit. Have a good evening, sleep, Glitzy. Thanks for dropping by, spending time with us. Have a nice rest of your day, and then yep. Have a good rest. Alright, I caught up with chat. Oh my god. It's the first time today that I finally caught up with chat. I can't believe it. Crazy. And now I'm hungry. Fuck. I must admit though, I didn't eat a lot today. I ate like 2 sandwich slices. Like 2 little slices of toast. With some guacamole and salad on top. That's it. So, and it's 5 p.m. 5:20 almost. Pretty much dinner time soon, so makes sense that I'm hungry. Especially because we talk about food. Beer. Beer also makes you really full. Like, calorie-wise, and like volume and everything, beer's like a whole fucking meal. Hello, Appen. How you doing? I'm hungry. You're so funny. Smelled like beer. I was a minor at the time, so I was scared of drinking. It looked nasty because of the yeast bubbles, and I didn't know how to filter. Jenny wish I drank it low-key. If nobody tells you to test it, you shouldn't. You shouldn't, especially if you make it yourself. Oh, speaking of making beer yourself, my city has a beer shop that makes their own beer. And they have like, I think 20 flavors of their own beer, and then they sell, I think 80 bigger names or even smaller names, but they say 80 flavors of beer that are not their own and then 20 of their own. I've never been there. And they literally their place is, I think, 2 streets away from my mom's place. So I used to live right next to it, but you know, I don't have friends to go drink beer with and test beer with, so I never went there. I never tried it out. And now I work in a bar. And I still don't do it. I still drink alcohol very rarely, even though I work in a bar. Are you proud of me, chat? I'm healthy. I could be very addicted to alcohol, and I would have very easy access to good alcohol. But I don't drink it. Because I'm mentally ill, and I would get addicted so easily. I'd rather suffer than drown my sorrows in alcohol. I might make you happy for the moment, but it's even worse when you try to get rid of it. So just suffer all the time and try to get rid of that. That's already hard enough. Don't drink unhealthily, Pam. Exactly. I'm not. I swear. My eating habits could be healthier, and my coffee consume might be a little bit unhealthy, but it could be worse. I'm not smoking. I'm not drinking alcohol. I not overweight. Maybe I'm a bit overweight. I'm not obese, at least. I'm okay, I think. Physically. If you ignore my spine problems. My posture might be bad. Let's be honest, my posture is really bad, but
Besides that, you know, who needs good posture nowadays?
I don't want to go to college, but I know what I have to do in the first place. I want to know what I want, but don't know what I want to do in the first place. Oh, you just go to college for the sake of going to college and doing anything, you mean? Or like today type, not wanting. I low-key drink more as a minor than I do now. Same, yeah. Or maybe at 18 too. I did drink quite a lot at like 18, 19, mainly because of my ex or my, you know, my boyfriend at the time. Because he really did drink a lot and partied a lot, and so I went with him sometimes, not even every time, but sometimes I went with him. So in order to socialize on a party, I definitely have to be drunk too. Gosh, I thought you were gonna say 80-year-old beer. Did you know that there is like very old and very saturated beer? It's called like strong beer, like really, really strong beer. My place has like beer with I think something in the 40s% of alcohol. It's like almost like it's as intense as a fucking shot, but it's a whole bottle of beer. A small one, like 300 milliliters, but still a whole bottle. And it's supposed to taste like it costs 300 euros. And even the mild version of it, like the, I think, 10 euro version, that's only like 15% of alcohol or something around that, already tastes super disgusting and basically almost like soy sauce. Like it's very dark and thick like soy sauce and very bitter and, you know, imagine you drink beer syrup. I don't know why people would want that. But from what I've heard, we have this 300 euro bottle since the beginning of that bar. And that bar is like 20 plus year old. And nobody ever bought that thing. So nobody wants it. And it makes sense. If somebody would have the money and be funny and buy it, they would regret it if they tried. I don't think you buy that because you want to drink it. You got your town making beer, my place is full of wine. I think wine is better than that. I'd rather live in a wine place than in the beer place, if I'm being honest. But hey, I'm German, so if I want to go to a wine place, I just have to move to France. Or Elsass, like we say it. Alright guys, I think I will now grab a snack real quick because I got really hungry. God, dearest greatness. Or maybe grab a coffee or something that fills me up. Or a glass of milk. Something like that. And then when I'll be back, we're gonna play some Ova Magica, which is like farming, slime rancher, and Pokemon mix. It's farming, and you have slimes that fight each other in battles. Yeah. That we're gonna play that. The demo. Once I'm back, okay? I mean, live with Piff and get wine. Nah, live Piffs. Live Piffs? Live Piffs. Too too far into France for me. I think I'd only stick to the German borders. I went there for school trip once. I think it was like 1 week, 1.5 week school trip. Where I was like in the biggest city that's called Strasbourg. That's in France, but on the border to Germany. And I liked that place. It looked very pretty, and you were still able to communicate in German because most French don't speak English, and they are not a big fan if you can't speak French at all when you go there. You know, they have the mentality of if you go to that certain country, you also need to learn the basics of that certain country, especially when it comes to language. But that area was still very German, so the language barrier wasn't too bad. I can imagine living there, but not like Paris, deep in of France. No, that's not my world. All right, BRB. All right, I am back with a mug filled with some milk, and I also have some chips here. So if you don't like crunch eating chips ASMR, I recommend muting me for the past, I don't know, not the past, for the next 5 minutes or something. Let's switch to the game. Also, chat, important thing. Oh, bye-bye, Nana. Have a good eve, sweep. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you very much. I hope you sleep well. By the way, guys, did you hear of the game called Date Everything? Date Everything is a dating simulator, obviously, where you can date 100 items in your house. And the demo is out, and every character is voice acted, and they got so many amazing voice actors. Like Neil Newborn is in there, the one who voiced Asterion, right? And many others. So I downloaded the demo because I think, what's it called? Recitar? You know, the game that Demon and Richie like. It does not have a demo. I tried to check for the demo. At least on Steam, there is no demo for that game. So instead, if we are done with Ova Magica today, very quick, we can play Date Everything afterwards. I've heard it looks so cool. It's so funny. I don't know. I'm really interested. And I like that it's voice acted because then you don't have to read everything out loud because it will be a visual novel with a shit ton of communicating. And I'm glad I don't have to read everything out loud when I play it. We'll definitely play it. I don't know if today or another day, but we will play that. It does? No, it does not. I tried to look for the demo, but at least not on Steam, not for me, not in Germany. There's no demo version. For Sitar. By the way, thanks for changing the game, Richie. I appreciate doing that work for me. Very good mod. There we go. Continue. Ah. Am you okay? You wouldn't answer no matter how many times I called, so I thought something bad happened to you. I'm so glad you're right. Yeah, same. Hunky. Mm-hmm. Too bad you don't have any crops to feed him yet. Don't mind me nomming on my chipasha. You're going to need to grow some if you want to feed both yourself and your blob. You probably don't know much about farming work since you're from the city, but that's what I'm here for. It's kind of weird though, because it said that that farm belonged to our parents, or at least our mom. So it's kind of odd that our parents didn't teach us anything about farming. First off, you're going to need to plant beds to grow, but you're going to need plant beds to grow any crop. Good thing you have a few right here. To make them usable, you'll have to remove these dead plants first. You can do that using the shovel. That is the first time we can move in the game. Chat. This is the very first time we can interact with something. We're not just stuck in a conversation and in cutscenes. That's crazy. Game reminds me of Animal Crossing, don't know why. Maybe because the characters are kinda short and chubby. Or like they have pretty wide hips. And Animal Crossing characters are also very round and chibified. And maybe the trees and the tent. Because the pine trees look very similar to Animal Crossing. Since you have both yourself and dragon to feed, you should grow enough crops for the two of you. I have a dragon to feed! Ha ha. Cubes. There we go. Wow. Prepare for fresh plant beds at your workbench over here. Crafting. Oh, I like that. Try using your workbench to create more plant beds, but then down by your other beds once you're done. Deco protects your plants from voracious blobs, but how many? Tell me. I can only make 2? Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. At least 4. It's unsymmetrical now. Ugh. No, why would you do this to me? It's unsymmetrical. This would be more symmetrical, but it's ugly. Oh, fuck. Come on. And you can Pam check stream related. I'll do that in a sec. Okay, wait. Let me try while I eat my last chip or so. I still don't have that option. It doesn't exist for me. I can't. There is no download demo option for me. Like that, exactly that part doesn't exist. 2 friends already own this game, and then I see single player, family, blah blah blah. Exactly the section with the download demo does not exist for me. So yeah, no, I can't play the demo. Maybe because too many friends have it already. Maybe, I don't know. Well, wait, it still costs $40? Oh no, it's the whole collection. No, it's $15. Okay, I was like, wow. Almost $40, but it's like a full collection thingy-majingy. Not the game. Yeah, okay. Let's do this, I guess. I'm done with my chips. I'm sorry for the ASMR. That wasn't very pleasant ASMR. Plant bed looks nice and loamy. It's so unsymmetrical. It's so ugly. What do you mean? It doesn't look nice. Yippee! Run for you to the moon. Oh, what a poetic name. Welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Thanks for all the intense love, Demon. Highly appreciated. Are you already excited for Saturday, Demon? Because I am. I'll wait to play Split Function again. Very cool game. Would play more if I could. Dang, yeah. It's called Drown in Love for a reason. Of course. Good. You need to use a hoe. My favorite part of every farming simulator. When they say we need a hoe. Hi, Neutral. Hello. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I always wanted a hoe. I love hoes. They're my favorite tool. I'm impressed. You made tilling the soil look like a piece of cake. I just know how to handle the hoe. Doing fine. Wish I had a hoe though. Just grab a farming simulator. Easy peasy. What do you think? Wow, so many. I only play farming sims so much because I love the hoes. You play farming simulators, you get all the holes. Gamer. Write that down. If you play farming simulators, you get all the holes. For planting any seeds, it's important to know that we have 3 seasons here in Clover Valley. Solus, Ceres, and Fregus. Okay, that's something I will have to get used to. 3 seasons, and they sound very exotic. Not exotic, like... Magic. Magic. Holes or holes? Hoes. The first one. Wait.
Hose or holes?
Hose.
Hose or holes?
Hose, not holes. God, English. Why does everything sound the same? Sun, plants, and cold. What's plants? I get sun and cold, but what's plants as a season? It's just sun in Latin. That's funky. Summer, spring, winter. So no fall? Fancy sounding seasons. Spring, I guess. Summer is before spring? They just mixed fall and spring into one thing. But it's kind of odd how that would mean that summer is right after winter. No transition season.
Hello, Pinkers. How you doing? I'm okay. I'm EP. Well, how are you?
If we get holes, we can also get holes. True. You're not wrong. But if we get holes, we can't make holes. So, the holes are the more important part. Springs before winter, everything blooms just to die. Yeah, that's also weird. Definitely didn't just wake up. Definitely. Definitely. You definitely are awake for a while now, so you probably definitely were very productive today already. Plants only grow during specific seasons, while others grow year-round. To reap the best harvest, you'll need to plan ahead. Luckily for you, you can buy seeds from me whenever you want. I offer different ones depending on the season, so I suggest getting them from me at a different time of the year if you want a good variety. Okay. I brought some seeds with me today just for you. Let's place them in your plant bed. Tomato and carrot. Can I open like an inventory? No, I cannot. I would like to check some information about how they, you know, survive, what season they grow in, but okay. That is the funniest way I've seen seeds. planted in a farming simulator. It's just one single gigantonormous seed in the middle of the dirt. Creative. That's just life, man. Damn, man. Why so poetic, man? Darius means harvest in Latin, so it would be more like autumn. It's still weird that summer would be right after winter, no matter what. I think the 4 seasons have a reason to exist. Or not have summer at all, like spring, winter, no, spring, autumn, winter, and then spring again. Like skipping summer would make more sense, or skipping winter would make more sense. But spring and autumn are like the transition seasons. Skipping one of them and then having summer and winter, the both extremes right next to each other, would be so weird. I don't know. Technically, some of us have seeds with us. True. I unfortunately have to agree with you. The game is so cute. You know, it's very, very simplified and very bright. You can't be depressed about this game, I think. Maybe if you lose a battle, but that's the only thing. Pretty much exactly how you plant jackfruit seeds. But isn't jackfruit a bush or a tree? It's not like a carrot or a tomato. Set the seed on fire. I doubt I can do that. One of them is reaching my ceiling lately. Yep, that sounds like it's not gonna be a tomato. A very mild summer, so it's like spring. Maybe. Maybe. I forgot again. Should I rename Pippi Check into Pippi? Should I remove the check? Would that be easier for you? Like chat in general, for the people who use the Pippi check. Jackfruit trees are tall, imposing tropical trees, lol. Yeah. See, I don't think that seed would make a carrot or a tomato plant. I'll get it at some point. Okay, okay. Perfect. Now that the seeds are planted, under the next step, watering your crops. It's important to water your plants regularly to keep them healthy. Otherwise, they end up dry and withered, like those poor crops you dug out earlier. The best tool to keep your crops hydrated is, you guessed it, a watering can. No fucking way. You can fill up at the river over there and use to water your crops. Makes sense.
Pata, please.
Oh no, we check our PP check is just fine. Okay. Thanks for the hit, Pet Knospi. Ooh, 18. Beaver's doing good today, huh? You really like this game, huh? A watering can, who would have guessed? I know. So revolutionary. And you have to refill the watering can at the river? I never would have thought of that. Thank you, Floresta, for the hydrate. Chat, everybody remember to hydrate yourself. Not just me, you too. You need to have good posture, stretch, hydrate, and snack. Healthcare, you know, that type shit. Unfortunately, you'll be doing things alone for a while, but you always have to start somewhere, right? Go ahead and fill up your watering can. Once you've done with that, you'll water the plants, but just that. Okay. I think it would have been smart to get a water or a plant type blob for the farming. anything but fire, but you know, fire is cool for fighting, I guess. Oh, Leucht is back. I didn't notice. Or did he ever leave? Leucht just closed my door. But didn't he say he leave earlier? When did he come back?
Somebody's in my apartment and I didn't know they entered my apartment. What the fuck?
Does fire work if I want to hydrate? You can try. Get me out in a farming game instead of they give you a water gun. That would be so fun. If you would have to aim every single time you want to water your plants. Hello, Luca. Oh no. Oh no, Luca. I'm so sorry. Guess whose train was 3 minutes too late and had to wait for another hour at the bus stop? Did you miss your bus because of your train? Did I understand that correctly? Did you miss your bus because of that? Damn, demon! Damn, demon! Oh, damn. Oh, damn. We have some very mixed results in chat today. I guess I can't be the reason, because if Demon has 20 and you have 1, then I'm sorry, buddy. It's not my fault. Maybe I'm just not your type. Or the game is not your game. It's okay. FPS farm game. Oh, I would hate that. No, thank you. Anything FPS and I'm out. Erectile dysfunction due to anger. Hey, we're not talking about erection here. Okay, we're talking about chill size. There's no growing over here. We're all chilling. This is the chill size, not the excited size. Demon is big PP day. Don't say that. He said on Discord he doesn't want to be called that. And I think that was even today. Behave. He said no. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Let's start in 10 seconds, by the way. We've already been doing this shit for 2 hours.
Oh yeah, well, my nose is still tickling.
Wait, give me a second. I need to take care of my nose. It's tickling too much. If that's my shield size, I'm gonna have some heart issues. You need to have a very strong heart, my friend. I believe in you. Or just stay chill, you know? There's no need to be excited. Let's be honest. Just be depressed. Or ace. Easy. My PP grows, then I still have fire, but it shrinks. Then I ran out of fire. I don't know what your last PP check said. That is pretty much the middle. Damn, open. You have a lot of big PP energy here in chat, huh? Some people are a little lower end today and some are way higher end today. Did you just steal a few inches from each other? Is that the reason? I'm running out of fire. Gesundheit, and check your DM later.
Okay, thank you, Richie.
It's really warm. I agree. It's so hot in here. It won't take long for the soil to soak up all the hydration, so don't forget to maintain a regular watering routine. So, daily, multiple times a day, every few days. Please tell me it's daily. I will not remember to water the plants if it's not daily. Was that your stomach? Yes. I hungry. We talked about kebab with beer. I hungry. Like I got more fire, at least I think I got some. Nope, wait, not. You only got firewood, not the fire. You need to warm up a little. Neutral. Give your little friend some time. It's not meant to get hungry after doing farm work. Farming demands a lot of energy after all. Easy to overwork yourself, so you eat healthy food regularly and to prevent that from happening. Thankfully, I have just the energy boost for you. It's my specialty. Apple pie. Healthy. Didn't you just say I need healthy food and you give me apple pie? I mean, I bet it's delicious, but healthy? I just baked it this morning using fresh apples ground on my farm. Yippee! It should be over. Welcome back. Pie's still nice and toasty. Eat it while it's hot. Apple pie is healthy for the soul. Good one. Oh, I got 10 apple pie. That's crazy. You ate the pie. How does it taste? Like heaven. I'm glad to hear that. Gurgle. Foods and carbohydrates, super healthy, lol. I bet there's no extra sugar. It's just some good carbs and some self-grown apples. No extra sugar. Super healthy. Ham glazing then, PC? Listen, I got apple pie. Of course I will be nice in response. Come on, it's not because I'm trying something here. Oh, see, now you got heated up. Why don't you see if it wants to bite off your pie? That sounds weird. Don't bite off my pie. If I'm hungry, I should share my apple pie with it. How do I eat? How do I do this? Ah, you have to hold shift. Can I pet you? Ah, so cute. Okay. To be fair, Jade has a heart symbol, so yay! I bet I can romance her. It makes me happy to see Dragon warming up to you so quickly. Just like plants, blobs need lots of love and care to grow up healthy. Feeding them is one of the best ways to bond with them. I mean, if you don't feed them, they starve and die, so... Surprise, they like food. Oh wow. If you want to learn more about blob care, you can talk to Flint. He can give you all sorts of helpful tips. Flint sounds more like a blacksmith to me, but... he's okay. Well, we're all done learning the basics of farming. Now that you know how to grow crops, you'll be able to make a living on your own. Here's my last gift for you for today, a pack of seeds to get you started. Yummy! Strawberry! You know who to go to if you need more, right? Yeah. Before I get, the mayor wanted to speak with you about something, so please visit him when you get the chance. I'm not surprised. Looks like you're all good to know. Best look everywhere. Can I finally walk around on my own? a new home. You need a roof over your head. Talk to the local carpenter, Sharoy, about building a house. To complete, sleep in your house once it is built. Points, wood, stone, fiber. Talk to the mayor. It seems that the mayor wants to talk with you about something. You now have everything you need to get started. Remember, you can save the game at your tent at any time. The game also saves automatically at the end of the day.
Ah, okay, okay.
So, I am in need of more dirt. Like, very urgently. Plant those, other planties. What is that?
He was a wild washerboy boy. Crazy.
Where is it? Okay, I cannot jump. Let's make more. And there, can I open an inventory? I can, finally. Grows in the first 2 seasons. This does 2, and this does 2. Let's plant the strawberry. Wait. Where's the hoe? Now I'm gonna plant the strawberry. And now I'm gonna water the strawberry. So much wood to cause a forest fire. You are correct. Why are you so excited about that? You can access items in your magical storage across multiple locations. In build mode, all items from the magical storage are available in addition to the items in your bag.
Oh, magical storage. Okay.
Oh yeah, I should put stuff in there. This fire is fun. Sure. Should you find yourself in need of the highest quality foods of value? Should you find yourself in need of the highest quality goods the valley offers, and I know you will, do visit our location in the town square. Visit the general store. Alright. Time to go. Another boob, another boob? Boop? Booby boop? I set my hand on fire for a split second before. Your whole hand? Your whole hand? Or like just you burned yourself a little? Yes? How? When? Where? Was your hand okay? Oh fuck. No show making sunflowers naturally. Fire plants. I don't think sunflowers are supposed to be on fire. Fast travel. Are these even more far? That thing? Where the frickers am I? I'm here. Gotta go through there. Go there? Where's the general store? There. I have to go through these. Hello. We just saw each other, but hello.
We produce a bountiful harvest on a regular basis, so we grow many crops and we have delivered several carts worth of produce to town all the time. As you can see, today's another delivery day for me and Clara.
There's a shit ton of people. Oh boy. Oi, oi, oi. So I'll socialize another time. We have an emo! Not, he's not an emo, he's a punk. You look more like emo. I found my people. Dad, I found my people. Alright, wait, where am I supposed to go? There. Oh, yes, maybe? I'm trying to understand the map. Train station? No. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's me, okay. That onto the right.
Thanks for some love.
These. Finally. God, that was harder than I thought. Lighting in. I didn't burn my hand though. Sadly, somehow managed to set it on fire without burning it 5 times. How can you set something on fire and it doesn't burn? How is that supposed to work? Why would you send Pam? I've been expecting you. Please come in. Welcome to the Clover Council Hall, where all decisions regarding Clover Town are formalized. This room once served as a conference hall for our founders, who built our community from the ground up. To this day, this building remains as the official meeting place for the Clover Council. Welcome back, Vexen. I want some caffeine. Relatable. Wait, do you drink energy or do you drink coffee? A great question and one I expected you would ask. The council is still alive and well, though it looks very different than it did back then. What was once a 13-member organization is now a single-member one. That sole member is me. Why did you not let young people into the council, old man? I can understand why. At this peak, the Clover Council were quite the remarkable force. How and why their numbers reduced over time is a long story, better suited for another time. Fan of stories, are you? Unfortunately, Aim and I have business to attend to, so I'll make the point of this visit as short as possible. I have a request for you. I want you to take some time to introduce yourself to your fellow townspeople. I expected as much. Coffee? I like you. I like you. You have taste. As you're new here, it's important that you find your place in our little community. What better way to do that than by setting a good impression on your neighbors? Floor is made of wood, very flammable. Relax, neutral. Relax. It's black. Is it good coffee? Because you can only drink good coffee when it's black. Cheap coffee and then pure black cheap coffee is disgusting as hell. What better way to do that than by setting a good impression on your neighbors? Who knows, you might end up meeting someone you'll form a special bond with. Wink. Anyway, that was all I wanted to ask for you. Good luck and take care. I prefer tea for caffeine. Wake you up.
I ran out of mocha. Hello, voice. Good morning. Isn't it a little late for you to say good morning? How you doing?
Introduce yourselves and meet all 13 befriendable characters. Okay, that's not too much. Use the map.
Meet the map, meet the map, use the map, use the map. I'll use the map. I use the map. People. The speech is cute and all, but seriously missing something. Like a pop and seafood bar. Imagine sipping on a colorful cocktail while soaking up in the sunshine. Ew. That would be just magical. They said magic. They said the game title. Did you hear that? Thank you for the hit, Pete.
Not cheap, but not expensive. Is that what you mean asking? Well, is it good? At least. It could also be cheap, but still good. But typically, with coffee at least, price does say something about quality. Yeah, in the same time zone you tell me, I think waking up right now would be a little late for our time zone. I gotta say, I wouldn't call it morning. Even though I'm EP. Ran out of black riffle? What's that? We could throw the most wonderful parties here if only someone could help us build the beachside paradise of our dreams. So you are not the befriendable characters, I guess? I could collect sand. I can. And some oyster. So there must be a way to make money. So there must be a way to sell this. So let's collect everything that might give us some money in the beginning. There was supposed to be a character here. Or are you on thing? You guys are also probably NPCs. Oh, the view's perfect now. Come on, take my picture. It's the prime time. No, prime posting time. I was up since 8 AM. Why? It's a brand of coffee? It's a blend of... Okay. That the dogs are above water. I think that's the main purpose of a dog. I don't know German. What? Did I speak German? I don't think I spoke German. I said that's kinda late. Why did you get up? Is there a reason why you were up this long? Wanna be in the picture too? We get way more likes when it's both of us. Well, someone's gotta take the picture. It's gonna look cracked if I take a selfie. Hey, can you take a picture real quick? We're on a posting deadline. No, I'm not even here. So yeah, this lonely person is probably the person we had to meet. Yep. I see. I see. They all have a name like gems. We had Jade. We have this, what I can't pronounce. They're all like gems. Change of topic. Set the world on fire. No. No. A is for arson. B is for parson. C is for commit arson. My chat is not okay. Somebody please help me. Look under the sea. Being by the water always gets me in the mood to sing. And gets me happy.
Didn't notice you there. I don't think I've met you before. What's your name?
I know you all have some cute names like Jade, Topaz, Lapis, and I'm Pam. In all caps.
Ah, so you're the person everyone's been talking about. Lucky me running into a cutie like you.
Is she flirting with me?
I am Garnet. I don't know how to pronounce that name. And this little guy here is my fishing buddy, Puffy. Wherever the fish goes, so do we. Set the world on fire. Like learning German. Oh! You were learning German until 8 a.m. Are you a masochist by chance? Why don't you take the fishing rod as a welcoming gift from me? Yes! Fishing means money. Don't be shy. I've got tons of fancier rods at home. Letting go of this one won't hurt. Here you go. Thank you. You pronounce it correctly, don't worry. Garnet is if you don't know what I'm talking about. Thank you. I actually knew what you were talking about, but I really appreciate you giving me some context. I appreciate that. You know that I'm stupid and I forgot that pretty easily. Don't mention it. I know you'll put it in good use. Yes, for the money. Fishing is a labor of love and patience. It's something I've been doing. I've been doing my whole life, and I'm still learning new things every day. With patience, you'll be landing price catches in no time. Get good enough at it, and I might even take you out fishing on my ship one day. Is that a date? That sounds like a date. Her name is Ariel, and she's my pride and joy. She's beautiful, isn't she? Don't be deceived by her good looks, though. She's been on her share of dangerous journeys and violent storms. Emerging from the tempest, sparkling like jewels, is what my girl does best. Yep, she's definitely gay. No problem, you want some fire? No! No fire! Totally a date. Yes! Yes! Guys, new plans. Get good at fishing. Fishing and playing farming Fishing and playing farming simulators will get you all the women. Trust. Ariel's been calling out to the sea, asking it to bring her a new passenger to take her on even more adventures. Maybe, just maybe, you're the one she's been waiting for. You sure you're talking about your ship and not yourself? Ever need anything, you can usually find me fishing around town. I'd love it if you share your catches with me from time to time. Well, I'll let you get back on your own thing. See you around. Words are hard. Yes, they are. Does fishing count if I burn all the water till the fish can't swim anymore? No. I think. No. Time to go back and find another one. Oh, you do have butterfly blobs. I see there are very many, mucho, gigantonormous amount of blob types. He's a penguin! And a very fiery one. You call this a dish? I wouldn't even feed it to a blob. If you can't get such a simple recipe right, you might as well just quit. Oh. And his name is Sapphire.
Come on, why do they all have such fancy names? Fire, of course. And he's just Oliver. You work at a high-class restaurant under a top-notch chef. Act like it. Yes, sir. Start over and get it right this time. Now, if you excuse me, I have a restaurant to run. Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to my restaurant. Make yourself at home.
Just walk backwards.
No person walks backwards like that. Sorry you had to see me getting scolded like that. It was my fault for messing up. I promise it's not like this all the time. Oliver is a lot nicer than he seems. Sure. I don't think I've seen you around before. You must be the new resident. If you don't mind me asking, what's your name? Pam. Pam. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Sapphire and I work as a chef, cook here. This is my blob, Chip. He helps me in the kitchen. What's up? Nice to meet you. Well, I should probably get back to work now. I hope you enjoy your time here in Clovertown, Pam. And, take care.
He's a cutie patootie.
Right. Next one. Us up there. What a shy nerd. He doesn't seem too nerdy. But yeah, definitely shy. It's Pam. 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 It's wearing a lab coat. That's it's for cooking. It's a cooking code thingy-majingy. We're burning the world? No, we're not. Nobody's setting anything on fire. I mean, neutral, maybe their own hands or pee-pee, but that's it. Not the world. And especially not me. Pam. Oh, what the hell? I can see replies. Huh? What do you mean you can see replies? Hi, Vane! Hello! How you doing? I would never set Pam on fire. No, I would never set anything on fire. I'm glad you also don't light me on fire, but you know. They added replies to mobile. Ah, that wasn't a thing before on mobile? That's crazy. Burning peepees. Yeah, don't ask. Only took them like who knows how many years. Yeah, for real. I thought that already was a thing, but I also don't use mobile. Ah, it's Charoy. Oz, why did you do that? I was having a good dream. Can I help you? Technically, cooking is setting something on fire. Only if you cook with fire. But I have an induction, thingy-majingy. I never have anything on actual fire. It's just hot, but not on fire. Sounds like evil, Larry. What? Haven't used Twitch mobile for a while. It's garbage. Been always using extra instead. What the frick is extra? The mayor told me you were coming. I just didn't expect so soon. Sorry. It's okay. I'm glad you're here. I was worried Jade and Ruby were going to scare you into moving back to the city. I'm Charoy, and I build things around Clovertown. It's nice to meet you. I have a few things to give you, so...
Oh yeah, by the way, this is Oz. He's a bit of a troublemaker, so be careful around him. He's like, yes, I am. I'm a troublemaker. Anyway. Here, an axe for chopping wood and bushes, and a pickaxe for stones and ore. Yes! They're not as strong as they could be right now, but I can upgrade them later if you bring me the right stuff. But you're a carpenter, not a blacksmith. Why do you upgrade my tools? Now that you know that what they are for, don't go hitting any one of them, alright? You can get to work building your house once you gather the required materials. Things have been boring around here lately, but maybe you'll be the person to change things. Anyway, I'll be waiting here in case you have questions. That's all, so, bye! I can't see Chiroi not being Naruto headband. Yeah. Oh look, she is eeping. Oh, she's not eeping, but she's laying in bed. Funky. I have to go over there. Train station. I must say, I do really have some crazy bottom lower body type going on, you know. Very cakey, very thick legs, very short lower legs, and tiny feet. But you know, cake. Cake. Oh, we have a skater boy. Okay, I see. Anything's made of wood. I see stone. And Jasper. Twilight? Jasper from Twilight. Jeez, I almost crashed right into you. Didn't your parents teach you to look at 2 ways before crossing the street? Yes, but I'm also suicidal, so I don't do that. My bad, I didn't mean to yell so loud. But that was close one. If I had noticed you 1 second later, you would have been swimming with the fishes. He was a skater boy. Let's see you later, boy. Oh no. Yeah, we have some emos in chat, everyone. What if I can't swim? Well, then you're drowning. Ripperoni pepperoni, I guess. Would I be drowning with the fish? Yeah. But fortunately, you have a neutral who likes to set the ocean on fire. So maybe you survive if neutral is fast enough. Steamboats might look like fun toys, but they can be dangerous if you're not careful. Don't jump out in front of one like that again, okay? What if I set the fish on fire? I don't think that would save Oppen's life. Even if the fish are on fire, Oppen can still drown, so... Maybe set the ocean on fire instead. I bet that's good for global warming and stuff. Nice, we're all good now. Sorry again for almost killing you. If I die because of that, I deserve it. Imagine you die because somebody's skating into you. Not even a car. Just a skateboard or a floating skateboard. I don't think I've seen you in town before. What's your name? My name is Pam. Oh, Pam. You're the new kid in town that everyone's been yapping about. He says yapping. He says yapping. I like him.
Just place a door down infinite air pocket. Oh god, he knows. No, he was saying everybody is yapping about me. Not that I'm yapping a lot, okay? The name's Jasper, and this here's my little buddy, Griffin. Pleased to meet ya. You live on that farm in the corner of town, right? I've passed by a couple of times before you moved in. Your property is freaking huge. You could build your own civilization there and call it Pam Town. Haha. If you're bored or need someone to show around, you can always kick in with me and Griffin. We know all the cool spots in town. I don't like that his hoodie is supposed to be Adidas, though. Adidas skater boy. But I like his... I don't know the English word for it. His earring thingy-majingy. The stretched earlobe. Very edgy. Very gator of him. Can I set him on fire? He already looks a little bit like he's on fire. Did you see his hair? Anyway, got around. Was nice chatting with you. Later, newbie. All right. I see a bee house. Not me running around with the eggs in my hand. La 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 la. I see bees. Oh my. Chat. There are bee blobs. Chat, there are bee blobs. Where did my pen go? I swear my buy. What can I buy from you? Oh, I can buy a bee blob egg from them. Yeah. Huge win. It's a little too expensive right now, but I know where I can get it. Huge win for the team. Didn't know you were in the game. I am not a bean. You are the BBs, not me. Well, one say 4K. Dollaritos. I won't set fire to bees because of Pam. That's very responsible of you. Don't set flying animals on fire. They will only make it spread. The clinic thingy. Oh, this thing is edgy. Hog. Bam. And Rodney. Oh, there's one called Bam. Oh. Oh, Paul. What the hell so cutesy? Lie to me. Yeah, girl, I've seen your wings. I am not 100% a bee, okay? Part of me might be bee. But I'm more than that. I can set fire to planes. No. No. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for bumping into you. Are you alright? I like how she's still laying there. Thank you very much for helping me up. My apologies again for running into you. Minnie and I were in a rush and weren't paying attention where we were going. Oh! Minnie, don't be so mean. We're the ones at fault here. That blob just bonged me. Body hurts very bad, sorry. Oh no. Oh, shall we? Why does your body hurt?
Why is Nurse Joy on the floor? I mean, Nurse Opal. She bumped into me. And then we all fell. We almost died.
I think my dragon didn't fall over though.
Oh, I like that sound effect. It's funny. Doctor, I'm so sorry for causing such a... I didn't read that word. Many apologies to the doctor. Hey, aren't you listening to me today?
You know as well as I do that Minnie isn't one to blindly obey, especially when she isn't in a good mood.
Pat, pat, pat.
There, Minnie. It's okay.
Unbelievable. Can only set a fire with a few things in this place. Yep, that's how the world works. Neutral. I'm sorry, but that's how the world works. As I'm crashing out, my body likes to convert bad mental stress into physical pain. Oh, I feel with that one. I'll feel that one. But don't you have any painkillers for that? Is Minnie a mouse or a red? Be a mouse? Give me a second. I'm back. I'm now biting my pillow because I feel like an angry kitty. If it helps you. Wants to get no fire. Oh, what's... Poor Chad. You're biting a pillow, setting things on fire. Crazy. I hope you haven't scared you away after all of that. The clinic is usually more peaceful than this. Yeah, it's a calm place on most days. Sorry again for all the trouble. What was your name? I like how I only answer with my all caps name. If it was a person, I would have probably felt better. True. Biting someone and then they scream makes you feel the bestest. Comes back. I heard fire. I just read chat out loud. I didn't say anything about fire. Cheesecake? Are you telling me you're having coffee and cheesecake right now? You're living the dream. Word travels around quickly in a town as small as Clover. Just about everyone and their blob knows you're moving into that abandoned farm. Ah, pardon our manners. I'm Dr. Williams, and this is my niece, Opal, who works here as a nurse. We manage the clinic together. This fluffy fellow is Williams. He's my assistant. Williams. Opal, why don't you get Pam situated with an ice pack? You and Minnie gave our newcomer quite the vicious fall earlier. Right. It was nice meeting you. I hope we never see each other again. I'm kidding, but in all seriousness, the less we see each other, the better it would mean that you're in good health. Come on, let's get back to work. That would be such a me thing to say. I hope we never meet each other again. Haha.
Get mustard from the fall. Not really. Let me get that ice bag. Whatever. I'd rather prefer an ibuprofen or something. Here you go. Careful with it. It's really cold. That's huge. Icing your bum for 10 or 20 minutes should significantly reduce the swelling. Icing your bum for 10 to 20 minutes should significantly reduce the swelling. Dead. It's a caramel truffle with chocolate drizzle. Can I have some? Ellie, hello. Thank you for the wait. Hello, Raiders. Hi. And thank you for the follow, Julie. Hi. Welcome. How was your stream? What did you do? Princess Slimy. Thanks for the follow as well. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome in. Granny Raid. Granny Raid? Since when are you a granny? Greasy, hello, thanks for follow. Hi, 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 hi. Let me see. Don't copy the raid. Young and handsome raids. Okay, okay. Some say granny, some say young and handsome. Is your chat bullying you, Ellie? Old and ripe, not young. But old and ripe like fine wine? I'm back too. Foresta, Raider from Ellie. Interesting. I was gonna say Grandma Raid. For you. Don't listen to these people. I'm young and fruitful. I believe. I believe. I know you. I know your silly little brain. An old lady could not act like that. No. You're throwing it back way too often to be old and cranky. No. You're very young. I believe. You never bully Ellie. Can I hear that from Ellie? No, to make it more trustworthy? Wine is great liquid I can use to sound. Shh! Stop with the setting things on fire. We have guests. Skip it. I would never. I'm on the PC, so I have multiple tabs. See. No old and ripe like rotten grape juice. That's not yet wine. He's not a MILF yet. Eddie, are you planning on becoming a MILF? Is there something you want to tell us? They bully me all the time. Scandalous. It's the flamethrower. You better. Oh, lol. Okay. So you are very young, and you don't plan on becoming a MILF yet. I see. Noted. Gotcha. You become a MILF matter or what, and you're not. That's how age works. Well, technically, we had that topic before, chat. You know we had that topic before. MILF. That the typical definition of MILF also involves the mother part. Okay, so wait, did you get a proper shout out, a big boy shout out? Let me give you one if you didn't get one yet.
There we go. A very professional streamer over here. Thank you, of course. Thank you for the raid.
What did you do, by the way? I don't think we had the whole granny talk and MILF talk and setting things on fire talk, but you didn't tell me when you did. What was your stream? And also, if anyone has to raid and run, go, leave, snacks, break, whatever, I totally understand that. Don't feel forced to stay with me. It's a professional. Flips hair. Teach me your ways. My way is watching streamers, and maybe something will stick to my head that's actually productive for me to reproduce. Sometimes it works. Sometimes.
Hello, Mono. Hi. Hi.
We played Tenebris. I've seen that word before. I have no clue how to pronounce it though.
It's a real cool horror game.
Oh, so something I will never play. Okay.
Well, that means I have to check out your VOD. Gotcha. You enjoyed it a lot? Yippee! So you plan on buying the game once it's out? Since that was, yeah, demo. You said demo.
We're also playing a demo right now.
What a surprise. What a coincidence.
Yeah, definitely. What is it about though? What type of horror?
Hopefully you'll be able to go through the rest of your day without any pain.
Girl, you're talking about me. I should return to my duties now, but it was a pleasure meeting you. Don't hesitate to come see me if you need a checkup sometime.
How could I not come to see a pretty nurse like you?
What's the game about? Well, it is a mixture of a farming simulator, but it also has blobs, which are literally what you would imagine as a blob, which can fight against each other, like Pokemon almost. But they look a little bit like the Slime Rancher slimes. Very funky, very cute so far. It's like cuteness overload, very chibi, very bright colors. Very happy. And we already found some bee slimes, or blobs.
Gotta go be productive, enjoy your evening. Good luck with what you're doing, Yumi. And thanks for dropping by, for being part of the raid. Definitely made a jump a bit. Oh, so it's such a good horror that it actually gets to scare you?
Like Pokemon Animal Crossing kinda. I don't think Animal Crossing. It looks chibi like Animal Crossing, but I don't know. For me, animals are too important in Animal Crossing, you know. They are all too human. The game was about a woman who had nightmares about her ex-boyfriend being killed by weird monsters. And it slowly turned out that those nightmares weren't just nightmares, but it happened for real. So her ex-boyfriend isn't her ex-boyfriend because she broke up, but because he's dead? Damn. So it's nightmares, love, and monsters. Yikes. What type of looks does the game have? Like, is it like Chilla's art type, or is it more realistic? Is it pixel art?
It's a pixel. Oh yeah, like the old RPGs. Those are the best for the spooky vibes.
Feels heat coming from room.
You're a liar. I sit in the hottest room in my apartment and there's no fire anywhere. I don't know what heat you're feeling, but I'll be careful with that. It's such a cool vibe. Cutscenes are actually like a live action movie. Wait, are the... Cutscenes are like a live action movie. Wait. I think I've seen that before. Wait. Now I gotta Google. What was it called? Tenebrish. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I've seen the live action part before. Now that you say that, it was Pixel game with live action. But I don't remember seeing the Pixel part. Oh, that does look freaky. With the lady and those shower monster thingies. It also gives me Friend Bo vibes with the way they illustrated the monsters and the scenes. Like everything looks like it's supposed to be normal, but they are monsters instead, and you're just walking around in that area. Not your room? Okay, good. I don't know where you are, but as long as it's absolutely not close to me, you can set on fire whatever you want. That's some crazy production value. Ah, I see. Still not a game I will play because I'm a pussy, but I'm glad you like it. It looks very fancy. Where are we? We have to go here. I think this was the place. Yep. Cutscene. Cutscene is a good sign. No, Pam, you're more than just that. You're a cyborg RG bussy. I can neither deny nor confirm. There is no proof of that accusation. I can speak. Accusation. Stop, get back here at once. Blop. Why is everyone bumping into me? My sincerest apologies for disturbing you. Ah, there's the actual character, Lazuli. Oh, one character is Lapis and one character is Lazuli. Okay. I see. Let me guess, they are like siblings. I think I know where to get a clip of this open. Where's the RG Bussy routine? There's no proof ever out there. I don't know what you're talking about. Clip of RG Bussy? Nah, I don't. Such a thing. How has it been 3 hours already? Lots of yapping. Lots and lots of yapping. But you know what? 3 hours is a good time to remind me. I'll have to do... I have to go to the bathroom real quick. And then I'll be back when the ads are gone and we can keep playing the game.
Can I take out the flamethrower? No. Stop it. No, no.
Oh, I can't pause and change the scene when I'm in the...
I can't get out of the game because I'm in the cutscene thingy. Okay, we'll have to chill right this. I wanted to switch scenes, but you know, it doesn't work. I'll just mute. BRB.
Thank you for the lucky Ellie, and thanks again for the raid. I hope you have a good noms. Yes, it's dinner time.
It really is dinner time at 7 p.m. Goodness gracious. Go grab your noms.
So, grab the... No. Be careful with the flamethrower, okay? I hope it's just a very small one, right? It's just a tiny flamethrower, just for tiny fires, right? Welcome back, thank you.
You look so stoned when your model resets. No rests. Oh.
Rapantex, hiyo! Thank you for the resub. For the 20 months resub. That's crazy. That's a crazy long time. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing good, Rapantex. That's what I said. Time's going really, really fast right now. It does. It does. It's so late already.
And we barely played this fucking demo. It's just a demo. It's just 5 in-game days. And I take like 2 to 3 streams for that shit. I'm yapping way too much.
Yeah. I'm glad you're doing good. But when I'm the reason why I looked stonered why my model rests is because it just stopped tracking, right? I just went out of sight for my cam, and whenever that happens, it closes the eyes a little bit because main tracking feature are the eyes. So I'm just covering my eyes right now, as you can see.
And the tracking things, I closed them. So that's probably why. Cute.
Hello there. I don't think I've seen you around before. My name is Lazuli. What's your name?
Pam.
Pam. That's such a lovely name.
Stone moth. I am not a moth. I am cyborg bee.
Not a moth. It's very nice to meet you, Pam. Boing. This is my darling little Belle. She may seem innocent, but she can be quite the troublemaker. So, would you like to come inside for tea, Pam?
Tea.
I'm not sure that's a good idea, Lady Lazuli. But inviting Pam is the least we could do after Belle caused so much trouble.
It's true.
Pardon my hesitation, Pam. You are welcome to come inside. Sounds like something a moth would say.
Make it make sense.
Model decisions to go full. My model decides to go full rolled back. You know what? I will not read this out loud anymore. I can't read. I said decision and not decides, and I cannot read ahegao face or eyes.
My god, my brain is a puddle. But that's funny though, Coco. I think that's even better than being stonered or looking stonered. Comes back. What I miss? Explosions and screams coming from outside. Pam is Pam.
I can't deny that, unfortunately. I am indeed Pam. But I am also...
Insert beep noise.
No, I'm not stupid! No, that was not what I was trying to say.
Horrible timing.
If you go back a month on YouTube, there's proof of RG Bussy just saying lol.
A month.
A whole month for all the VODs.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Pam just moves up a little, you'll see it. She's just shy.
Yes, imagine, I will not show my RG Bussy everyone just like that. That has nothing to do with being shy. Please come in, there's so much I want to talk about. After you. Why are you guys so cray-cray today? And the day before. You guys are very cray-cray recently. I don't know what's going on.
What did I just see? I just voice acted the thingy-majingies in the game. Wow, you're a farmer. That's amazing. It would be wonderful if you could show me around your home one day. It must be beautiful. I'd love to learn everything about raising crops and blobs.
Crops, blobs. That rhymes.
Maybe I could even help you with farm work.
Ow. Oh, I didn't like that noise.
Ew. Oh, perhaps we could even...
Yeah. I guess she didn't like the noise either. Oh, he just kicked my blob. Did you guys see that? Did you see how he kicked my blob? Mother trucker. Coca-Cola infection spreads. Everybody becomes a cracker. Yeah, for real.
I'm fine, just a bit lightheaded.
No need to kick my blob because your lady is lightheaded. What the hell? What were they thinking adding such a sound file? I guess we were supposed to feel with her. Now I also feel very lightheaded after that. I don't know. Sorry, promise you'll visit me again soon. Not if you make that noise again. I'll look forward to your next visit then. As you can see, Lady Lazuli's health isn't very good. Her condition keeps her housebound most days, so she tends to get lonely. Just like me! But I can only do so much for her. Even Belle does little to soothe the loneliness in her heart these days. No, they did it again! Ow! They did it again! Timestamp? Not... Oh, this is a cutscene again. I can't get... Any mods in chat? Can you time out Floresta for this very unwanted timestamp of me showing off my RG pussy? Thank you. I can't leave the game right now. My ears weren't focused. What noise? Oh, that noise. Yeah, that fucking noise. But why? Cause Floresta is showing everyone my RG pussy. It was the day I arrived on stream. Oh god. You have to embrace it though. Everyone who does not know, that's my boyfriend in chat. Did you... Thank you. Thank you, Richie. Very good mod. I wanted to say, Leucht is my boyfriend, and he is telling me to embrace my RG pussy and show it live on stream. Everyone. That's my boyfriend for ya. So that's how it works. Hey, I didn't say it. You said, well, you have to embrace it though. I see nothing wrong with that. And then the very toxic saying you wanted it. Well, yeah, you fucking paid for it. I didn't pay for my RG pussy. I got her for free. I paid for many other features, but that's not something I asked for. You don't have to be sorry, Floresta. I just said that for a joke. That's why you only got a little 10-second timeout. You're just the butt for this joke. True. Good luck from chat and from Demon and from Knospa in particular. Motto.
There anyway, sorry. You don't have to be sorry. It's just for the joke. It's just for the joke. If you're lonely, time to set something on fire.
Yep, time to keep playing the game. Enough RG pussy setting on fire. Random butts and whatever the fuck is going on, I don't know anymore. Feel free to visit whenever you wish. Our door's always open for you. I think I should start yapping less and reading chat less and playing games more. I think that's a very good idea. La, 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 la. Who else are we supposed to meet? Some people down there. La 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 la. This world is so peaceful and not set on fire. Ah, love it. Pam, you can't make these jokes. Your sarcasm is weak. It's just because I'm depressed and I always talk monotone. Man. What was that? Was that the butterfly? Did you guys hear that? The bzz. The very loud bzz. Crazy. Okay, who am I supposed to meet here? There it was again. Am I supposed to talk to you? Oh yeah, I am.
Hold it right there. Woo-wee, a perfect catch. This has to be the one of my biggest yet.
No, I was too busy making a pit of fire to jump into. Good luck and much fun with that, I guess. And goodbye, friend. Wanna take a look at her? No thank you. Come on over, don't be shy. The stranger just asked if I want to take a look at hers. Kinda weird. Real beauty, isn't she? This wonderful creature here is called a purple dragonfly. Purple dragonfly aren't actually native to Clovertown. They were brought here a few decades ago through overseas trade. A couple of them hitched a ride on shipped crates and ended up starting entire generations of purple dragonflies here in the valley. According to my calculation, this one might be the biggest one recorded over the past 5 years. This is great! Giants like these are a sign that the species is thriving. Whenever I feel lonely, I set things on fire, but mainly include myself. That's called self-harm, my friend. I think you should see a therapist because of that. I don't think that's good. Just saying.
Alright, time to release her.
You know that that dragonfly flew upwards and you are looking pretty much downwards on the ground? Whatever. Hopefully she'll be the start of yet another generation of purple dragonflies. Dragonflies, I can speak. Man.
Fancy meeting you out the open like this, Pam. You know my name.
Don't be surprised,
I learned a lot about you.
Pardon me for taking so long to introduce myself.
I'm Emerald and I'm the Ranger of Clovertown. Pleased to meet ya.
But setting things on fire brings me joy. Can you not find something more peaceful that brings you just as much joy? Or, you know, setting things on fire in a more safe environment, less extreme stuff? Maybe as a profession or something? As a ranger, my job is to keep Clovertown and its surrounding areas safe. You should start with neutral. That includes anything from taking care of the environment to keeping troublemakers out of our community. You should start with neutral. My ultimate favorite duty is cataloging all of the flora and fauna that live in our valley. As you probably guessed, I love being out and about too close to nature. It's where I feel the most at home. Purple dragonflies.
Purple dragon fries. Very yummy. Oh, by the way, this is Delilah. She and I have been together for a long time. Wherever I go, so does she. Fuck was that dog? Would you look at that? She likes you already. Delilah's a nurturing type, so don't be surprised if she gets affectionate with you. You don't seem to be carrying a bug net with you. Why don't you take mine then? Think of it as a welcoming gift from me to you. I don't have any space in my inventory though. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, items would be sent to you by mail. Okay, okay. Here you go, I hope it... Here you go, not here you gay. Man! Here you go, I hope it comes in handy. Thanks. Me will go shower now, have a good shower. I didn't know we have a pee poo butt, but as a bee poo butt, I guess. I think Eli added that one. Much like fishing, bug catching is a test of luck, skill, and patience. People bite the bee. No, people. Chances are, you'll scare off a bunch of them before getting your first catch. Don't be discouraged when it happens though. It's important that you keep trying your best, no matter what. Before you know it, you'll be a pro. Peephole. Pepe. The frogger. Show me your catches from time to time. I'm expecting you to nab a giant one of these days. If you ever notice any troubles around town, report it to me right away. It's my job to protect the peace in Clovertown after all. It was nice talking to you, Pam. See you around. Bye-bye. I think your blob really, really likes me. Not me running around with the eggs. Alright, we need one more person here and one person in the beer place. There. Was that a chicken? Yeah. Chicken blob. Hello? Are these all kids? Why is this kid purple? He's fucking purple. Still no sign of Cora. Wonder what's taking her so long to get back. Maybe something bad happened to her. You know, what are the grown-ups saying about the blob world? People get lost there all the time and never find their way back. Oh. Don't say that, Ari. This is Cora we're talking about. She always comes back no matter what. Yeah, she promised she'd have lots of stories to tell us after her expedition, so let's keep waiting for her. I say we go check on her. We're not supposed to go into the rooms without permission. This is an emergency. It will be fine. That's what you always say before you get us in big trouble. Down, guys. I hear someone coming. He also looks very purple. But everyone here looks purple. I think that's how they try to make it look like it's evening. Late evening. Hey there, everyone! Coral, you're back! Welcome back, Auntie Coral! Auntie? I know I'm older than you guys, but I'm not that old. Sorry, Auntie. I mean, Coral. He's okay. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Akira and I ran into some powerful blobs as we were leaving and had to battle our way out. They were fast, but Akira was faster. You should have seen how quick her attacks were. Wait. Wow, what kind of blobs did you fight? What moves did they use? Did you find any treasure? Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, everyone. One question at a time. Here, how's this? Why don't you kids go eat for now and I'll tell you everything you want to know once I'm done talking to our new friend over there. I saw fire. Of course you did. Oh, where did you come from? Why are you just standing there quietly the entire time? So creepy. Oh, whatever. Last one to the table is a rotten egg. They just pushed my blob around. Look at him. He was like, excuse. Those kids are such a handful sometimes. Anyway, you must be Pam. I've heard a lot about you from folks around town. I'm Carl and I'm the leader of the Adventurers Club. What's that? Follow me and I'll show you where it is. Wow, that's right next door. I can't believe it. Welcome to the Adventurers Club, the gathering place of Clovis Town's greatest and brightest adventurers. We can set the kids on fire. I agree with that one. Rude people? You mean the kids? Yeah. Like she said, they can be a handful. Welcome to the Adventurers Club. Oh, I said that. Not only is it a place to take on quests and expeditions, but it's also a home for those without family. Oh, are you telling me they are all orphans? That includes the children from earlier who didn't have anyone to look after them? Oh, they are orphans. Now that changes things. You can set the children on fire, but not the orphans, okay? Even better? No, not better. No, 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 no. Not the orphans. They didn't have anyone to raise them properly, okay? Neutral Anakin moment. Oh, God. No one will miss them. That one was dark. And it was a good one, but dark. Goodness gracious. We're more than happy to take anyone who needs a place to stay. Okay, cool. Boy, no one will miss them, he said. Damn. You bet. If you'd like to join our Adventurers Club family, the membership fee is only 1,000 coins. But I have to save up for my bee, who costs 4K. Oh, that amount might sound like a lot, but it will provide for the children and keep the building from falling apart. And I mean literally falling apart. The roof almost collapsed after a storm the other week, and the pipes rumble really loud at night. Not to mention the ceiling leak that showed up a month ago and that weird crack we found in the back of the building. As you can see, we could really use any extra funds we can get. Yeah, there's no rush, so take your time thinking it over. I'm pretty drained after that expedition, so I'm going to get some rest now. It was nice chatting with you today. Swing by the Adventurers Club whenever you made up your mind, alright? Take care! It's dark, I can set fire on something to get some light. No. Not that type of dark. Saying nobody will miss orphans when they're dead. That's dark. That's evil type dark. No way. There's a poop. blob called Dookie. Oh my god. This is peak. This is peak game design. A poop blob called Dookie. I love it. I found my soulmate, guys. I don't care about the bee anymore. This is it. Are you telling me this game has a blonde girl in a dirndl looking very German to me with a bee sidekick serving beer and entertaining people? Chat, I can't play this game anymore. I already exist in this fucking game.
Wait, you never will.
I never wore a dirndl, but the dirndl part is what makes her seem very German. I am truly German instead of the dirndl. Exactly. Always brighten up the mood with some fire, of course. Oh, of course. Sounds like someone we know. Really? Well, can't play the game anymore. I already exist in there. Well, there we go. Thank you for the love, everyone. Kommt die klar? Merke ich. Let me boop your snoot. That was no boop. That was a lick. Dog is not okay. Dog is very much escalating. So I can't set fire to this place. Since I exist in this game, I guess not. Or you set fire to me, but you said you don't want to do this, so no. Maya, be careful. That bee blob's name is Maya. Is being a Maya an international thing? In Germany, we have a children's show, a very old children's show that's called Be Maya. I think this game was very inspired by that German show about a bee called Maya. When I look at this scene. Okay. Yep. Sorry about that. Maya always get carried away after a performance. She's a good girl, but she goes off in her own world when she's dancing. It's like she can't hear a single word I say. I mean, she's a bee. Maya, calm down. Let me guess, that's her father. Kurt. What? Kurt. What's going on over here? Papa. She says she doesn't say dad. She said Papa. Yep. This is supposed to be German. Yep. You can't convince me otherwise. Maya was greeting our customers in the way she knows best.
Daddy. Toriko. Hello, I guess. Interesting entrance. Hmm? Absolutely. What's up, Toriko? How are you doing? Thank you for the head pats, Knospa. I really need them. I'm not okay right now. Didn't you wanna go take a shower?
Mm-hmm.
Why you put it on a jacket to go shower?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. No, I see. Sure.
Well, now you've gotten the feeling.
Wait, you've gotten a feel for the beer garden's
Hospitality. I don't think I've ever seen you around before. Are you new to this area? Oh my god. Be beer VTuber would have been such a funny thing. Because of the B in beer words thingy-majingy. Was that Leucht? Yeah, that was Leucht. He's going outside with the dog now. And then he's going to take a shower. Your name wouldn't happen to be Pam, would it? That's me. How did you know? Jade mentioned that someone by that name inherited the farm in the corner of town from her mother. Well, I never would have thought that I'd meet the child of an old friend like this. Hope your mother is doing well in the city. It's a pleasure to meet you, Pam. I'm Citrine, and I'm a waitress here at the beer garden.
Oh, how cliche of you.
This is my papa, Kurt. Our family has owned and operated the beer garden for several generations. This adorable ball of energy is my best friend, Maya.
Good luck, Leucht. I'll tell him when he's back. Tell Leucht to be on the lookout for free floor candy. I'll tell him once he's back. Sure. Definitely will do that.
It isn't often that someone moves into a quiet old town like Clover. Everyone's been
Buzzing about you for weeks. They are not yapping, they are buzzing, you know, because they're a bee joke.
Why don't we get you something to eat and drink? Consider it a housewarming gift from your new neighbors. Citrine, would you do me a favor and get Pam settled down?
Of course, right this way. No, tell him now he's gone. How can I tell him? He's gone, he's not here. I ordered food, guess what I got? You ordered food. I think you got pizza. Call him? No, I hate phone calls.
Here you go.
I could open the door and scream down the hallway. But then everybody would know. And then my neighbors would steal the floor candy before he can get it, so. No rice and beans? You can order rice and beans?
Where do you live? In Rice and Beans City? I'm glad everything was to your liking. Here at the beer garden, we believe in serving drinks that will feed your heart and soul. Now that you've got a taste of our food, consider yourself an official member of the Clovertown family. If you ever need a yummy drink or just a place to pass the time, our doors are always open for you. Thanks for dropping by today. Please visit us again soon.
Yep, rice and beans kingdom. I thought so. My lunch today, you had rice and beans for lunch?
I never ate rice and beans. What's with you guys and rice and beans? Toriko said you should keep be on the lookout for free floor candy. And good luck for tomorrow from Richie.
Look, it's floor candy.
You got the dragon now.
Ah. No, now you have it again.
Yeah, because you moved out of it. Candy looking thingies on the floor.
So thanks, Richie.
I told him. There you go, guys. I did what you wanted. Oh,
Text.
I fell asleep on the bridge. Okay, I guess it was a little too late in the game. Oopsie doopsie.
there you feel exhausted. Oh, I wonder why. Oops.
Good morning.
You live in a tent? That's so cool. It's like you're camping every day. Hey! Don't flick off the dog. What did she do? She's way too happy about that. Me. Not like that. The dog just jumped sideways. She didn't jump up. She didn't jump forward. She jumped sideways into her bed. Very acrobatic. Can I pet that dog? She doesn't look like she wanted to be petted right now. She looks very fucking hyper. Very hyper. Apparently I felt lonely because I ran out of coke. I'm about to run out again. Coke? Wait, you're setting things on fire and you're taking cocaine? No wonder you're setting things on fire if you're on drugs all the time. Rice and beans are the staple of Brazilian lunch? Ha, interesting. What the dog doing? Hyperventilating right now. I don't know, she's being weird today. Don't ask me. I actually brought you something that's perfect. Yeah, I figured I'd get some pretty I figured it would get pretty expensive if you had to eat out every meal. So what you need is a place to cook your own meals. I hate cooking, but I thought you were going to cook for me. I mean, I can't cook every meal for you, right? I have a job to do, you know. And everyone needs to know how to cook for themselves. Put some butter on her head. She will eat that butter even before it touches her head, let's be honest. She's part Labrador. She eats everything. Wrote down instructions for building a basic cooking fire here. Thanks. Buttered. Something that will help you prep fish for cooking. Fish. But not just that, I also brought you some of my favorite recipes. Mac and cheese porridge. Bro, I thought you would cook porridge and mac and cheese and some yogurt and some crunchy stuff from a cook. Oh, fried chims, chicken nuggets, and honey rice ball. Okay, that's better. That's better. One sec, my cat wants attention. Kibby, you have a kibby. I no longer have a headache. You get a headache when you're hungry? Oh, that's interesting. Are you homeless? I live in a tent. I do have I do have a home, I just don't have a house.
They're all very simple and perfect for cooking outdoors.
I sort of envy you, actually. I love outdoor cooking, but I can't really do it much these days. I spend pretty much all of my time in the kitchen, but that has its own appeal too. If it's alright with you, maybe I can come over sometime. We can have a cookout.
Sure.
It's a date.
Awesome, I'll let you know when I can get a day off.
Wait until it's not raining to try cooking outdoors. You don't want your food to get out mushy.
But what about soup? Can I not cook some soup?
I better get back to work.
Please come see me anytime you like. Come on, Chip, let's get going.
So yes, you're homeless. I have a home. It just doesn't have a roof. Anyway, guys, I think this is a good time to end here because we almost hit the 4-hour mark and I am hungry. I guess. And I am hungry. And my throat starts to hurt. So, yes, perfect time. Perfect time, because everything sums up to tell me to stop streaming. Right here, right now. And we're still in a demo. We just played one day. Listen, we had a lot of cutscenes though, okay? Let's be for real. We had a lot of cutscenes. Yeah, that was the 3rd day. No, we started the 3rd day. So this is gonna be a normal day. We'll probably have to cook a little bit and stuff. And then on the 4th day, there's gonna be a festival. And then on the 5th day, the demo's over. So one more stream of the demo. And then we're good to go. Maybe a stream where we yap a little less and we actually pay more attention to the game. So I don't know. If we don't have a collab on Sunday, we'll probably do that on Sunday. I'll definitely try to stream on Sunday. So like I said, either the collab if anything is going on. Nothing is planned yet, or if not, we will just finish that demo. And then maybe start the demo for Date Everything. Because Date Everything really demands us to not talk a lot. Because it does have a lot of voice acting. And a shit ton of characters. So I think it would make sense to, you know, pay more attention to the game and not yap too much. So I think a Sunday, because Sunday usually are the slowest, most quiet EP days, it would work well to just, you know, lean back, not actively do anything, just watch. And she's choosing to sleep in a tent. It's my 3rd day, come on. Eat a stick of butter? I'm German. I don't have a stick of butter. I only have a big block of butter. 250 grams of butter. That's like, what, 5 sticks? So, no thank you. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Maybe you get a headache because you get bonked so much for not eating in 2 days. Have you thought about that? You mean a lot of yap? Next stream might not be a lot of yap. Maybe I'll have to do a muted stream again just for the sake of not yapping. I mean, I will have to yap a lot on next weekend, right, for the subathon. So it might actually be smart to either take breaks, like, you know, not stream on like Thursday and Friday or something, or to do a mute stream or something like that to rest my voice in preparation of the subathon. I'll still think about it. I don't know about my schedule next week yet because I still have the commissions I still have my very not good mental health right now. Let's be honest, the past few days are really bad to motivate me to do shit. And the subathon preparations. So it adds up. It adds up to do adds up.
My cat is taking a nap underneath my desk. That's so cute. Does your cat like to press the shutdown button on your PC or laptop and walk on your keyboard? Do you have that type of cat? 1 or 2 streams of the demo? No, I think just one more demo stream, not 2. I don't think that it's gonna be 2. Because we didn't play a lot of it last time, so today was more productive, and today was a lot of reading and cutscene. Oh, eat a block of butter? No. No, I will puke if I do that. I just forgot. Okay, I'm dumb. It's not about being dumb, it's about not taking care of yourself and not giving a fuck about yourself. That's mentally ill, but that's the worst mentally ill, you know. That's not making you feel mentally better or physically better. So stop with that. I forget how to breathe sometimes. I'm not surprised. I believe you. Immediately, no questions. I don't breathe, I have guilt. Yes, but only for my keyboard. I see, I see. No button press, just walkie. Butter block of butter. Okay, guys, see, it's time to rage. You're being very silly today. I thought I am EP. I thought my brain is empty today, and I say weird shit. But you always surprise me, chat. It's never boring with you guys. Alright, who can we rate? I have an idea. I see someone who I know. We could rate Nixia. Nixia just started streaming 20 minutes ago. And she is pushing for partners, so let's support her. Yes? Let's support her with her partner push. Give her lots of love. If you don't follow her yet, you should go follow Nixia. And she's about to play Repo. Repo is always fun to watch and to play. So, and she's probably gonna play with a few people we already know. Yeah. That's gonna be cool. I believe. All right, that sound is always so damn long. Goodness gracious. All right, guys. And she has a hype train incoming. Let's go. Let's add to the hype, everyone. Let's hype her up, okay? Let's bring some good mood. Let's bring your flamethrowers, your butter blogs, all your energy and all your love, and give it to Nixia. I'll check out now. I see you on Saturday on Demon's channel with some split fiction, and then on Sunday doing something. I don't know yet. I'll keep you up to date on Discord. You know the drill. All right? Thanks for spending time with me. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. But be careful with the flamethrower. You can bring it, but be careful.